Well, even on the good Wi-Fi in this coffee shop, Bola de Oro, in the Colonia Federal neighborhood, Miguel Allen on Avenida, I can't get voice to text to work to leave a message for my friend Jim, so I'm going to do a video and share it with him and anybody. I told him that this girl I was recently had a little dalliance with yesterday, as she was ghosting and disappearing from me, I was writing a long piece about how, in addition to offering her support and love, I could offer her protection. And it was built off of the movie The Bodyguard, where Kevin Costner, one of my heroes, is bodyguard for Whitney Houston as a pop diva who's being stalked. In the movie, he loses his boundaries. He's a Secret Service vet who had guarded the president and is protecting her. But he loses it and falls in love with her. Apparently, the backstory I've learned from YouTube is that while they were shooting the movie, they actually did fall in love. And he regards her as his one true love ever. Well, Whitney Houston book, light-skinned black woman, actually looks in many ways like this girl, Mariel, even similar skin tone, Latina, black-white, interracial relationship. And the other Kevin Costner hook, his version of the Wyatt Earp story, I've got bad cold, raspy voice. His version of the Wyatt Earp story I watched in my first year on the road, and again since. He turns from a sweet country boy into a guy who's even too hard. Of all men, who gets fired for being too rough with people. Got a lot of inspiration from that story, because it's my story. Too nice a guy most of my life, but don't make me angry now. I've changed. Since my spiritual experience 4 years ago, I've changed. And I am very capable of frightening people when I choose to do that. Or even when I don't choose to exactly, but they just piss me off. It's true. I value it. It's all dialectics. And the big dialectic I got from Brene Brown was open heart and solid boundaries. You gotta have both. If you know how to guard your heart, you can open it. And I do. The thing I said to this girl, Mariel, this extraordinary taxi driver who picked me up on Saturday in more ways than one, is that I do have extraordinary amounts of love to give. Bottomless, pretty much bottomless. She doesn't know what she has on the line here. It may bring her back. I think she herself got so intoxicated, so over the moon stimulated. And after kind of fighting for her boundaries during the day, no kiss. No, don't touch me there, it's too soon. She kind of lost it right out in front of this coffee shop. She wanted to do our goodbye hug right in the car where it was bullshit. And she herself just spontaneously popped out, and we did a pelvis-to-pelvis hug out in front of this place, with both of us in Spanish saying, "I love you." And then I left her a long message from the place, even though I was so tired and sick, saying, I said 2 months, all I've got is 2 months. And she said, that might be enough. And I said, well, no, actually, when my car is ready to travel, I could go to Veracruz, and you've got an apartment in Veracruz. You love the beaches in Veracruz. I could stay there. Who knows how long. Eventually you'll have to get to the Riviera Maya, but you could come to visit me. So it could be a long-term relationship. And she answered that by sending me a WhatsApp message saying, I love you, with 4 exclamation points. And then got scared. Either just has taken a step back and might come forward again. Or I'm really prepared for her to run for the hills, because humans do that. Humans do that. All through the COVID. But really the history of humans, they're grinding coffee here. The history of humans is trying to get through to each other. And for me, I realized from her, even more than sex, which I'm pretty hot for, and she's amazing, I want to be seen. We all want to be understood. So that's why I invested tremendous amounts of time yesterday writing that story about Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner and me and her. And I want to teach. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, is to teach. So I wrote a long piece last night about ghosting and why we run away from each other. And I'll take both of those pieces and get them printed out. There's got to be a copy center around here. They're everywhere in Mexico. Get them printed out in English and Spanish and make videos of those. So if that's all I get out of this, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'll still be disappointed. Yeah. But that's human, isn't it? Yeah. She is one hot tamale, oh Lord. And when I said to her, I got a hunch maybe you don't want what I want here. And she looked at me and says, I need a man. So I said, oh, okay. We're in sync. We're in sync. But we were. Yeah, we were. We'll see. Okay.